Good morning, life. Is it morning? Well, it definitely is for you. Um, I've figured out how to do those cool thumbnails you've been doing. Nice little feature there. Your Hamilton lip syncing was wonderful and marvelous and lovely and definitely in the category of music content we're going for, which is any and all of it, I'd say. So the mountains are so pretty in Utah, especially with that red light. The mountains here I'd show you, but at the moment they're completely covered in fog. Yeah, just like gray everywhere. Rain can definitely be tough. I think that if we didn't drive in the rain here, I'm not sure we'd get anywhere, given how much it's raining, especially in January. Like, shouldn't be raining in January. It's not really a thing that should happen. In Vermont at least, not a good thing. Yeah, so it's rainy and foggy and sometimes then icy when it freezes here in a way it shouldn't be. Love climate change. And oh yeah, scooters don't do too well with that. Kind of got sent to Neptune this morning. That was fun, but they've been salting the like walkways so much that that's almost like more difficult to scooter over. That's how I get to class. It's faster, but it's more difficult to scooter over these like massive chunks. I'll get a video of some of them. It's wild. They're so big. They look like rocks. It's so foggy out you can't even see the mountains. So much for having snow. It's late January and it was raining yesterday. Not very good for Vermont winter weather. I picked this up thinking, what a cool rock. But no, it's salt. Condolences about your homework. Definitely gotta love that opportunity to pursue knowledge. I don't actually know what a Valley Girl accent sounds like. If I Google it, you definitely don't sound any of those things. I don't know if you can see that. Wee. This way? No. My goodness. So good at this. Anyway, you do not sound high-pitched. A nasal tone, a tendency to raise the pitch of your voice at the end of a sentence. I don't think you say like or totally a ton, but who knows? So, maybe crisis averted, but, yeah. As for wood carving, it is so fun. I cannot wait either. I'm definitely not a master at it yet. Have some battle wounds from when I was stupid. No, there. Yeah, there's my hand. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm a pirate now. Oh hey, look at my socks. Wait, I can't see them. Give me a minute. I'll be back. Okay. Smiley face. Yeah. It's a side-eyed creature goer. Well, they have square pupils. Let's see. What shape are horses? Maybe it's a bunny. Big grinning bunny about to bite your brains out, like ours. I don't know a ton about like how debate works. If it's anything like the Clash Club at MMU, then that's fun when people actually listen to each other's ideas and discuss perspectives. Definitely need some more of that in the world. But debate kind of sounds like stressful clash. Uh, but maybe that's fun. For the speech, that's insanely impressive. I could not memorize something 10 minutes long in one night. That's like, whoa. As for losing power, I feel like in treed areas, it would just make a lot more sense to bury the lines. Like, I know that's harder to get to, but There are so many outages when there are like windstorms around here because there are just like so many trees. And to make like the lines in the forest, they already have to clear like, I don't know, a 30-foot like path or something to try to reduce the trees falling on it. So I feel like it wouldn't be that much more work just to bury them at that point. You have already like destroyed all the root systems because you chopped the trees off on top. So it seems like that would be better in the long run. As for Doctor Who, my goodness, so good. Um, we started watching, my family, the new ones in like fourth grade or fifth grade, and my dad and I just caught up to live earlier this year, which is a tragedy. I think we have rather like unspoken agreement that we won't spoil the the plot because we like kind of trying to guess what's gonna happen and trying to connect the storylines and kind of detectivize it while we're going, uh, which doesn't work if you already know what's going to happen. So I caution you to not spoil all the plot twists because they're kind of like what makes it exciting, I guess. And big that when things happen, like I just see I can compare it. I think about how it works. Just to change the story and do it what's going to happen. But watching it, for when we better. Actually, the kind of version. Anyway, I'll be happy to be part of your adventure watching them, whether from afar or sometime this spring when I kidnap you. So apparently, I should go into bassoon repair because there are like no bassoon repairists who are like experienced or trusted around here. Uh, they've all moved on or retired in the last couple years. So I think when you're the composer, writer of a song, you kind of hear it for its individual pieces and um, the theory kind of behind it instead of when you're a listener you kind of hear it more for the entirety of the whole piece. um, it's kind of like if you're an artist, sometimes you have to like flip it upside down and step away and all that just to actually see it as a whole. And like the song that I played like 2 weeks ago was very simple. It didn't really do much funky, and the one I'm going to do eventually, hopefully soon, where I'm gonna bassoon quartet with myself, is also very simple. I was actually trying to do it with just two chords, and kind of a bunch of dissonance, but I ended up using a third one a few times just because that's how it worked out. I guess what I'm saying is I use really weird chords sometimes when it works, and I guess because it's fun, but often I think an interesting melody and then some rhythm kind of makes it sound. I mean, that's what makes a song, but um, it makes it sound different from the pop songs and the all that. Um, Especially if you just add a few chords in for spice, like a that's always good. Uh, oh, and I will play that end of the world song uh, soon when I finish it. That'll certainly be something. I was looking at the holes in the wall here, and these ones are probably from the bench, but like this one is huge, like deep. I wonder where that's from. It doesn't even quite line up with the piano, which also I wonder how they got in here. Like it completely fills up the room. If I let's see. This yeah, okay, so this height, let me measure. So I think they must have somehow unscrewed the legs, which is funny because they don't really look like they would unscrew. Um, but the piano in this one piece was like, belly button height, and it's not like quite adding up. I'm in fact not an illicit YouTuber. Got got permission for that, I suppose. Although maybe it was more of a hey, we're doing this thing, and less of a can we. But it's a great idea. So someday we'll just be rich and famous, and all will be well. Although usually all is not well when people are rich and famous, which is a little bit disappointing. But maybe we'll be uh I don't know. Maybe we'll go and live in a little cabin in the woods and play music on the rocks with moss and dance in the rain. There you go. That sounds better. I think there would be far fewer problems if that was the goal in life. And then we'd have a bunch of bookshelves, and we'd have like one of those fireplaces that revolves and opens up to another secret room behind it. And we definitely have some bookshelves that did that too, that just like pull a book and it just like frump, and then you can go behind it. And yeah, so that would, I think that's the way to go. Um, we could even have like a painting that like hinges out, and then there's just another doorway, probably with a staircase or something. Uh, that seems like the goal in life, really. It could even look like a little miniature castle from the outside. And then you get style points as well. So yep, that seems like the dream. Oh, and I can't forget lots of cats, which is like 3 cats. 2 cats is like a couple cats, and you're like, oh, I could have another cat. And then you have 3 cats, and it's like, whoa, that's a lot of cats. Because then you pet a cat, and then there's another cat who wants to be pet, and then you pet that cat, and then there's another cat who wants to be pet. It's like, what are you gonna do except for pet cats all day, every day? And just like, that's your life. So yeah, but we'd have cats. Yeah, cats are good. As for music, I'm going to play a little 6/8-ish thing that I wrote thinking of turning into a bassoon duet, but I added like a little, so I'm not sure if that's still my best course of actions. We'll see. It also does not have an ending, so I'll do something there. Well, that was an adventure. That's what I have for now, and I will see you on Tuesday.